Hi, I'm Katie Kraushaar from Quincy Public Library, and I'm at Quincy Community Theater today to talk more about the Knights of the Round Table. Now, the Knights were the core of Arthur's army after he had succeeded in unifying the country of Britain. Among some of the knights that you might know are Kay, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, of course, and Lancelot, and of course later Mordred, among others. The Round Table was a gift to Arthur on his wedding day from Arthur's father-in-law, Guinevere's father. Merlin had placed the table with Guinevere's father after Uther had died. The shape meant that all of the knights had an equal voice when they were speaking with King Arthur. They were an equal distance from the king. And this was very important in a time when a lot of the royal courts had long tables and there was a lot of jockeying for position and infighting among those who were able to sit at the royal court. The knights helped maintain the peace in the kingdom, traveling around, and they were a physical representation of the court, following their code, which included protecting the innocent and the poor, fighting for those who could not fight for themselves, defeating the wicked or fighting injustice, and defending the honor of maidens and showing respect for all women. Of course, this also meant that they were mostly speaking about pure, chaste, noble young women, who were also beautiful, but that doesn't often play into the stories. They also went on quests inspired by the Crusades, after the Holy Grail, pieces of the True Cross, or other sacred relics. The ideal of pure chivalrous love, courtly love, came from Christian Detroit in the 1100s. And this is the romantic ideal, not romance as we think of it today. They were fighting selflessly for love and honor, courteous, courtly, strong, and valiant men. The adventure was for its own sake and not to gain property or power over other people. The most famous quest that they went on was obviously the quest for the Grail. It's most often represented as the cup used by Christ at the Last Supper, or a vessel that caught Christ's blood during the crucifixion. This is a departure from the might makes right scenario that was so prevalent in early history. Yes, adventures kept them in fighting form and kept them ready and alert for invaders, but it also set them proactively looking for trouble before anything could crop up that would cause major issues in the kingdom. All the knights were supposed to strive for these ideals, and they were ready to serve whenever the adventures arose. The hope of a place like Camelot remains with us today in our hearts and minds. Excalibur and the Grail remain mysteries for us to discover, and Arthur yet may return to lead.